Hello. I figured I'd make a video because I'm not doing anything else. I never feel like watching anything. I have all these books. I'm not going to read any of them. I don't feel like reading them. I have a piano over there. I'm not going to play it. Um, you know. But I need a little bit of dopamine. I need to do something because I just sit here. This is all I do. I just sit here. The semen builds in me, and I come home. I work. I come home. I make some food, and then I just sit here. I literally just sit here, bro. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Um, it's not a problem. I don't misunderstand me. I don't view this as like a problem. Um, but it's just the way that it is. It's just uh, there's some sort of recalibration happening. I have lost interest in most like movies and TV shows and books and just all the things that we consume ourselves. Like you can consume. I've lost interest with that stuff for quite a while now, but uh, semen retention seems to really amplify it, accelerate it. But you feel like I feel obviously like trash. But then there are days like today where you know that it's working. Because yesterday, I'm going to tell you guys about today. But yesterday, I was like, you feel like you're just sitting here and like something's just eating, like you're being eaten. Like it feels like you're just being eaten, bro. It's like awful. You kind of feel like you're like disappearing a bit. It's like some sort of sick, there's a little bit of a sick feeling. And obviously, your dopamine receptors are screaming for just a little hit of something. And but then anything that you would usually do to get a hit, you don't even really feel like because it's all bullshit. And the only thing that could really give you the hit is the one thing that's ruining your life. It's gonna ruin your destiny. Uh, it's gonna ruin everything. So definitely can't do that. And so they're just yesterday. I was just like, I mean, that's the hardest part about semen retention is like the days where you're like, and it's not just a single day. It could be like stretches of days. I mean, I guess you could call it the flatline, whatever, bro. But it's like, you, flatline just, it just doesn't do it justice. I mean, you hear about a flatline, you're like, oh, flatline, but no, no, no. it's uh, it's a lot more serious than that. It's just uh, it's whole days where you just feel terrible. You feel like the worst. You feel like you're literally just like dissolving, and like nothing. All your mind's trying to play tricks on you every which way, every subtle sort of thing it can get you to believe to get to do the thing that you know want to do, like all the urges and stuff like that. Then you just feel like you're kind of on fire a bit, and you're like, does this even work? Like, what am I even doing? And you just have to continue to do it. Like, I don't know what pulls you through that. I don't know what pulls you through. Like when it's just like there's nothing like you start to lose the I don't even know how to describe it, but there's got to be something that like pulls you through it, and just like you have to keep doing it. Uh, and it's not in those moments. It's not like women attraction's not gonna do it. Fucking whatever bullshit you think, like money, charisma, fucking all this shit, because all that doesn't. It's not really the point of it, but you guys know that. But today, it was a good day. That showed me that it works. Although it, good and bad. So I had two interactions with women. They were both very good. And I'm telling you, man, I never used to be able to like. I don't think ever in my life. Maybe when I was a teenager, but even then, it was like, ah, I've never been able to just stand in front of attractive women and be completely at ease, like calm, not searching for words to say, not even caring about that. Just there's a sense of just like a surety. Like I'm just I can look them in the eyes. I can talk to them while looking in the eyes. There's no sort of uncomfortability or faking or performative shit. Um, and, you know, that's just something that um, I mean, if you never have it, I don't think a lot of men ever kind of feel this, but it's like if you never have that, it's like it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable just to like, and it's like uh, you really enjoy uh, women and their energy and stuff like that, and you don't. There's just not this. There's not any sort of um, subtext or um, uh, but today I went and I was delivering something. I went to a concierge, and she was very attractive, and I'm telling you, man, like even though it's apparently it's not for the women attraction, uh, it's nice to know that it's working, just to see that it's working through things like this. But she was very just connected to me. Uh, eye contact, long eye contact. She was very at ease. I could sense her energy. She was very comfortable. I like that. I like when like women. It's like when I'm around women now, I can sense that they're comfortable. I like that. I want you to be comfortable. Uh, Although I mean there's probably a little unease there because it's a little bit of both, I suppose. But it's not that it's a different unease. It's not the unease where it's like they're creeped out by you or they're uncomfortable, they don't want you to be around them. It's an unease where it's like you make them feel uh, insecure. And it's almost like they're not used to feeling that around men. You make them feel inadequate in some way, like they have to they have to meet you, that they would have to meet you in some way, like they would have to rise to meet you in some way. No, I'm not saying that there can't be a woman out there that, you know, maybe maybe she's what the fuck am I saying, bro? But anyway, um Dude, when you don't have any dopamine in your brain, like me right now, when you have zero dopamine, it's it's a little difficult to talk. It's a little difficult to string thoughts together. But so yeah, that was really nice. Just very nice interaction. It was just all energetic, really. I mean, nothing really to be said. But then the second interaction was this chick. I was going through a door of another apartment building, and I was doing a delivery, and I have this stuff on dollies and taking it through the front door. And this concierge doesn't matter, or she doesn't mind. It's always a hit or miss, you know. So I'm going through, and it's a double. It's like it's a door. It's like a double door, and then another double door. So like there's the double door on the outside, and then another double door on the inside. There's always the inner vestibule where you have the intercom and the dial, whatever. So I'm going through the outer front door, and she's coming out. She's leaving. She's a very attractive Asian young chick, very attractive. And these are both in the side tangent. I'll get back to it. These are both women, by the way, that they're a certain caliber or attractiveness of women that I just never. You would never get the interest or the intrigue like you do, like I did today. Like you just wouldn't even get looked at. Like I'd be invisible, you know, to women like this, or just yeah, they could, you know, if I was talking to them, they could even be like uncomfortable because they could sense that I was, you know, just draining myself to porn all the time. I had no masculine energy within me, but so I'm coming through the door, and she like she's coming through because I let her come first. I'm like, you know, because I'm taking a bunch of stuff. Here, come. So I just get it out of the way, and so she can go out and leave. That's what I think she's gonna do. And these are electric. These are electric doors. So like you just hit a button and they open, right? And I can do this by myself. You know, it's not like I have to pull the door open or anything. It's electric, so it stays open. But she like goes out of her way to hit the button and like open the outer button to get my so I can get in. And then she opens the outer door. She like stops to open the outer door button, and I like roll the stuff in, and I'm thinking she's just gonna leave at that point. But no, she comes and she like opens the inner door too. And she like makes sure that the inner door is open, and I'm like rolling the stuff in. It was just a lot. Like she's going out of her way. Like I don't know. You don't have to do it. Like obviously, it was just a lot. She was going out of her way to do kind of the most a little bit. I of course appreciated it because I love when women are like this. I love that a woman can be like this. It's like yes, it's like yes, this is what we want. Like, I want you to be feminine. I want you to enjoy doing this for me because I enjoy this. I love seeing you do this. And I was bringing it through, and I just felt such a gratitude for her, you know. And obviously a little bit of attraction, of course, but and there was just a warmth, electricity between us. And I looked at her, and I just gave her a smile, and I said, "Thank you, I appreciate it." And she like smiled back, and she, you know, the long eye contact, and she's like, yeah, perfect. Chef's kiss, you know what I mean? It's like interactions like this, man, are just like these are things that I've never had with these types of women. Both of them were very attractive. um you know, of course, it's just weird because like you're on scene retention, and it's like you can't really, you know, what am I gonna do? You know, pursue them? She probably makes $50,000 more a year than me. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I know, but it's just how did this dynamic get so crazy? Like I'm living in a basement, and like the girls in penthouses are like, they're gonna be they're getting into the dudes who are doing semen retentions in basements and in dungeons. You know what I mean? They're gonna get a little weird. Things are gonna get a little weird, I think. Um, they're no longer gonna be attracted to the soy boy latte dude who makes 200K a year doing IT for Deloitte or whatever. I don't know. He's got season tickets to the Nationals, or you know what I mean. So it's like, it's just weird because like, what would happen? I don't know if I trust myself because I'm only this is a thing, man. Like this is a real thing. This is very important to me. So I bring a woman in my life, and it's like, who knows? I might just lose my entire mind and start spilling seed all over the walls, and I just become a absolute fucking ape, you know. So you bring her back to my basement, she's not gonna be thrilled, but hopefully my masculine energy just kind of sets her at ease. I mean, she's gonna see this carpet, and she's gonna be like, "What the fuck is this carpet?" I'm gonna be like, I know." But this is me. Like, what do you want? What do you want from me? It's like I don't want to really pursue them because it's like I fear that I'll bring them back, and it's not necessarily a fear of like not being good enough or like rejection or something. It's just kind of like I don't want to waste your time. Like I don't want to waste your time. You come over here, you're expecting me to have a one bedroom apartment like a normal human being, just your average run of the mill working male, and you come and it's like a basement with a low ceiling, terrible carpet. Uh, the laundry room's a little sketch. There's something growing on the wall, and it's like you're gonna be. You're the type of girl like you just came out of a penthouse in like the middle of the city, and you got like some Chanel jacket on, and you're fucking beautiful. You look like a fucking model. What, you want to come over here to a fucking little goon like me and my fucking hole in the ground like a fucking hobbit? Is that what you're gonna do? You gonna jump my bones in a fucking hobbit hole? But we can't do that though. So I bring you over to the hobbit hole, and I tell you, hey, you know what? Not only do I take you to the hobbit hole, but we actually can't do anything. Um, I want you to help me, but like help me do what? I don't really have a sense of like purpose, or I don't have a business that I'm running. I'm just hauling shit upstairs and kind of just fucking my way through seam retention. So it's like I don't watch anything, so we're not really gonna watch anything. I mean, you can turn whatever on you want, but like I don't. I What I do normally is I just kind of sit here. I don't really have any desire to like really go out. I mean, I'd probably, So this is the thing, man. This is the thing. Which woman's just gonna come to the hobbit hole and just sit next to me? Just like sit next to me. Just sit next to me. Like what? What the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing here? Because like I got no dopamine receptors at the moment, girl. Uh, it's just a weird time. That's what I'm saying. It's like I don't think that it's time for that. Um, Even though I want it, I want like a connection, like with a flesh and blood woman who's like attractive and has good energy and is not a complete fucking dunce. I think they exist, but it's like I don't know. I don't know if that's the path. It just doesn't seem like that's the main storyline. That's not the main quest line, and it's unfortunate because it's like I really want that, but at the same time, it's like I just don't. I don't know how it could. I feel like I'd be doing a disservice to her because she'd be expecting like like a relationship with like a normal dude who like wants to do stuff, and like you're not getting that. You're just getting a weirdo. You're just getting a weirdo who like retains semen and like doesn't do a lot. Like if you want to throw on some women's volleyball on mute, you're welcome to. I'll probably just throw on. I mean, I can't really play Meshuggah or Gojira. Vidyarta around her. She's not the type. I might be able to play some. I don't know, the Blaze, some fucking Flume. Uh, fucking. I don't know. Teddy Swims. Fuck. Start playing some Teddy Swims in here, bro. I'm gonna fucking turn homosexual if I haven't already. But then you have other interactions which are like crazy. It wasn't all good. You get crazy interactions where you just start attracting, like people lose it when they certain people like lose it in front of you because like you trigger something in them, bro. Like I was at a light and there was this homeless dude in the middle of the street, of course, and he's like begging, of course, begging for money, and just the typical dude. Like he's black. Uh, I mean, some of them are white. I'm not a racist, all right, but the majority are black. And he's old. And he's just like hunchback, and he's missing teeth, and his eyes all crazy. Just the typical like you look like you've done drugs since you were fucking 7 years old. And he's like, uh, in the name of God, help me. In the name of God, will you help me? In the name of God, will you help me? He's just screaming like that. Excuse me. And I just go like this, right? This is normally what I do to them. I just because I don't want to be like the people who just like don't like I don't see you. You're not a real person. You don't exist. You're not a human being. La 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 la. I'm like protected in my car. You don't exist. Like I'm not that. I'm not that fucking white collar. You know what I mean? Like I'm not. I don't live in a mansion. I don't. I don't. I'm not in Congress. So I'm not gonna treat people like that. But I uh I just went like this, like just a real quick, like, what does this mean? What does this mean? Just means no. And he's like, he flips out and he's like, what? You want to slit God's throat? Well, you gonna slit God's throat? You gonna slit God's throat? You think it's cool to slit God's throat? You're gonna slit God's throat? And I roll my window. I roll my window down. Just going. He's just, you gonna slit God's throat? He's just screaming at me. And I say, I literally just say, as just as chill as a cucumber, bro. I'm just like, I just meant no. And he like blinks for a second. He's like, yeah, and then he just starts going on. I thought you meant slit God's throat. Yeah, it's not good. And he just starts talking to himself as he keeps walking on. He's it's like, bro. It's like, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, son. Like, I'm just trying to live my life, bro. I've just told you no. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, I'm not. You're crazy. But obviously, I feel bad for him. Blessings. But and then the last one was I was taking stuff out of uh, a townhouse in the middle of the city, and is this huge package, right? It was like it must have been $5 or $6 worth, and so I'm getting them down the steps. I got them on the hand truck, and I'm getting it down the steps, and I hear, "Hey, hey!" And I look up, and it's like this dude he's this old white guy. Just looks uh just churlish. That's a good word. Surly, churlish. In like a one of those little Mercedes, those silver Mercedes, like those little coupe. Fucking gay. And he's like, move that, move that. And I'm like, can you not get through? Because I'm looking and there's like, I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? Because my van is parked, on the side of the street. I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? Because there's hella room in front of me, and then there's like some room behind it, and I'm like, what is he talking about? He's like, move that. I'm like, but you have. It looks like he has room behind it, so I'm just confused. And so I say, do you not have room? And he says, that's my parking spot. Like apparently this is some highbrow fucking luxury fucking borough that I was in, and these rich fucking dudes, um, God forbid you take their parking spot for fucking 10 minutes while you gotta load your thing. They just lose their absolute shit. He doesn't say, hey, would you mind moving your truck? That's my parking spot. Like he doesn't, it's not even an ask. It's not anything polite. He doesn't even greet me. It's not a please. It's not an ask. You don't even have to say please, bro. You don't have to greet me. Just ask. You don't even have to be nice about it. If you just phrase it in asking, in a question, I mean, bro, holy shit. Move that. Move that. Like just immediately hates me. Like I'm wheeling the stuff down. Like I have this whole huge hand truck full of crap. Hey, move that. It's just like, bruh, like, and so I was like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah. And so I finished with it. I was like, yeah, I hear you. And then like, I start to, he sees that I'm taking up the ramp and I'm going to close the back doors to move the truck. And, uh, and then all of a sudden, right? Oh, super nice. Yeah. Sometimes people don't see the signs. I didn't say a fucking word, bro. Thank you. Thank you. He says, oh, thank you. Yeah, sometimes people don't see those signs. I didn't say a fucking word to this. I was going to say the N word. I shouldn't say that. I've said it in other videos. But I'm on a streak now, so I'm more proper. I have morals. Uh, so I was like, I didn't say anything because I'm just like I'm thinking in my head like you're a fucking cunt. Like you are a bitch. Like you're lucky I even. I mean, the dude's like 80 years old. I could fucking slap him. He'd probably collapse into a pile of bones. But so I just get in. I move the truck. I'm not being like, just move it very simply. I move it like forward, like in the spots that he could park in front of. But no, he has to park right in front of his house. He can't park. He can't park even 15 feet down the block, bro. He has to park right in front of his steps to his house. That's what he means. Like he doesn't care if there's space in front of my truck, multiple car lengths, or behind the truck. He wants that spot because that is right where he needs to get out. And God forbid he walks 15 more steps than he. I don't know, dude. So just a day in the life, of a semen retainer. It's the good and the bad. You take the good, and you take the bad. The women kind of want to, they're really feeling you, and then the dudes, the old men and the homeless people, they fucking hate your guts, man. They want to fucking kill you just for existing. But if you do what they want, oh, they're happy as clams. They love you. I hate people like that, bro. Ugh. Anyway. All right, this video's gone long enough. That's it. That's the video.